It's a lot of scrutiny in terms of independence provisioning. And last not least, we will create a scientific board that will consist again of people with a strong personal independence, because they will come from renowned universities, people with a strong financial and analytical background, and they will ensure the scientific approach of the ratings and the adherence to the principles that I've just announced here in terms of transparency, in terms of scientific approach for the ratings, and in terms of using data that are also being published. So no secret data should constitute.
The question was, are there any Spanish stakeholders already involved?
No.
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
We are in talks and we are promoting this. But frankly, we are kind of going from country to country. We started for logistical reasons in Germany, and then we went to France and Switzerland. And now we are also going to the institutions in Italy, Spain, Austria, Scandinavia, and so on. So it's just a matter of how you kind of work yourself through the list. There are 4 Spanish institutions as candidates on our list, and we are hoping that we will win as many of them as possible, because we think that they are playing a major role in European finance, and it would be a good thing to have them on board. No assessment of his own creditworthiness. The regulatory changes are required to establish such an investor-based payment system. We have made a proposal for that, and that is actually a second separate project, separate from the rating agency insofar as it will not be owned by the rating agency. This proposal, to sum it up, is working as follows. In the future, issuers should be obliged to publish their rating relevant data on a central platform. That could be the exchanges or the regulator. And then all rating agencies have equal access to that published information. And also investors who want to do the rating themselves would have access to that published information. Then the rating agencies take this information, create a rating with it, and publish it on the same platform. And every new issue would then be charged with those rating costs to the investor. But the investor would be able to choose from which rating agency he wants to take that rating. So in effect, investors would be forced to buy a rating on that platform during the issue on the primary market. But they have the choice between different rating agencies, which on one side makes sure that there is no free ride in the market. On the other side, it makes sure that there is competition between the rating agencies on that platform. Now, if this model, we've looked into this model quite thoroughly, and we are convinced that the way we have designed it, it is a closed system that you cannot really escape, no matter even if only Europe would establish it. We have discussed this model with the European Commission in the past several times, in quite intense sessions. And actually, the team of Mr. Barnier has confirmed with us that our model works. However, it is a very political decision to change the regulation in the way that we are proposing, and we are not expecting that this would happen in the next few weeks or months. This is a discussion that we are going to continue with the European Commission, and we are hoping and believing that this is something that can be implemented within the next 12 to 24 months. We have, however, made contingency plans for the European Rating Agency in case such a regulation would not come. In such a situation, the European Rating Agency would work on the traditional issuer-based payment system until this regulation has been put in place, and we will continue to lobby for it. To the sovereign debt crisis, we think that rating agencies have not spotted the risk early on, although the numbers that many peripheral countries in the Eurozone had were not very good, implicating very good ratings early on. So the rating agencies acted relatively late, and their job is to see more things than are reflected in the market spreads. So if the market spreads would be the guidance, then why would we need ratings? So what did the rating agencies tell the markets that the market did not already know or believe to know? That's a justified criticism. It is not justified, though, to tell them that they should not adjust ratings to a real situation of deteriorating creditworthiness if that happens. And it has happened for a number of countries in Europe. at different speed and at different level, but to tell the rating agencies to ignore these developments would also create a new conflict of interest that we would not subscribe to. So we would like to see that in a differentiated way, and actually when you look at the European Rating Agency and its role, its future role, hopefully in the creation of sovereign debt ratings, then what you can expect is faster action probably, because there will be more transparency. It will be clearer to the outside how the ratings are created, and therefore faster reaction will be possible, so that there is an early warning function that might be better. And what you cannot expect is being lenient or doing favors, because that doesn't help anyone.